The Divine Dew. A brilliance beyond compare. Yet...
It is not divine. You know that.
And what of it?
You're digging your own grave.
Nay, this is Ascension. To surrender all to the Queen's will. This is the highest fate.
Target identified.
Ha! I'm number one! Look at what you've been saying! After all that high and mighty talk, the divine grace, the Queen's blessing, and now you're just using it as bathwater? You don't call that a disgrace?
The Divine Dew is divine grace itself. There are many ways to enjoy it. My heart, always humble and thankful, finds solace in this gift. It holds me, as if I were returning to my mother's loving embrace. The crafting of Divine Dew demands certain sacred ingredients. It's not a matter worthy of attention. Toplander, perhaps you yourself have uttered the name of a god in reverence, and perhaps you believe your faith is true. But such hopes are mere illusions, a fantasy that cannot possibly exist in the world as it truly is.
The Divine Dew is a lie. You're just parasites, feeding off the life force of a dragon. And worse, you used these lies to turn the people into puppets, manipulating them at will. The whole of Southorlan, and the faith you cling to, is built on the bones of dragons and a mountain of lies.
And what of it?
What did you say?
Even if every word you say is true, what of it? I have intimately known the agony of corruption and transformation, Indris. It felt as though fire coursed through me, and everything I reached for dissolved into foul smoke. It was as though countless thorns drove into me, inch by inch, tracing my very bones and veins, from the soles of my feet to my throat. You cannot comprehend. Once, we cherished all things. The wind, earth, and water, the stars, the sun, and the moon. But then, we were abandoned. Amidst despair, solitude, and agony, it was Her Majesty who bestowed salvation upon us through the Divine Dew. Such warmth, such kindness. The love she has given is unmatched. She is without fault. Who has dared to face the scars we carry? The dragon's suffering is insignificant next to our pain. Indris, have you forgotten the gentle embrace of the Divine Dew? Has the radiant light not once offered you solace in this eternal darkness? Even if it was tainted by lies, even if it was stained with flesh and blood, Hasn't everything remained as it should? Our faith, our kingdom, our grace. Is it not all still in its rightful place? Why can't you see this, Indris?
I understand.
Ah, yes! I knew the truth would reach you in the end.
You are not a parasite, Valara. Nor are you a puppet. You are the pillar that holds up this blood-stained kingdom. The silk thread guiding the puppets. You are the ant that nourishes the parasite.
That's right. I am. To live in this sacred land, to feel the blessed touch of the divine dew, and to carry such an unwavering faith. It fills my soul. To me, sacrificing everything for this purpose is neither burden nor hardship, only glory and bliss.
You are beyond redemption. Serelith! The primordial dragon has awakened. The lies you built are about to crumble.
The dragon has awakened! You are about to tear down the foundations of Salthorin. Is this what you seek, Indris? For the sake of your so-called mercy and justice, you've destroyed the only hope of the assailed.
Only hope. Do you recognize this, Your Majesty? I'm sure this is something you will never forget. Veli's family guarded this heirloom for generations, and the Sylvan Tendril was once used by the sage Tasso to guide the Assail clan. Before being killed by Valara's fanaticism, Veli went to the surface. When his curse took effect, the long-dormant Sylvan Tendril exuded a purifying power. Under Merlin's guidance, the Sylvan Tendril purified the corrupt magic within Veli's body, erasing the so-called curse. If at that time...
Silence! Do not presume to speak on matters beyond your understanding, you ignorant youths! Our bodies were already in ruins by then. With each step, Tasso spat blood, and some among us were so grievously wounded that our very organs threatened to spill from our bodies. No one in our ranks could have endured any longer. This is the agony the curse has inflicted upon us. If we were incapable of eradicating the Hypogeans, what choice remained? Beg Misati for mercy and forgiveness? Do not think we did not try.
Don't you see? This means there's another path. No reliance on dragon eggs. No sacrifice of innocent lives. Another path to live, without crawling through the dirt like some lowly reptile.
Do you truly think another path exists? You are mistaken. What lies ahead is nothing but an abyss. We can either stay frozen in place, or leap into the darkness. Without a quick resolution, and if we had hesitated to save them one by one, the Assail clan would have been nothing but a memory. Do you truly believe those hyena-like nobles, priests, and desperate commoners would uphold their sense of morality as they wither? No. They would sacrifice anything for the chance to survive. To stabilize South Thorin, lies are necessary. I acknowledge the sin of exploiting the dragons, but that was the only lifeline available to me, and for that, I owe them my gratitude. With the cultivation of the Divine Dew, we were able to stretch out our wings like dragons and flourish in this underworld. Guided by our fate, this was and is our only path.
I admit, I didn't endure the suffering of that time. But I know well enough that there are those in the clan who can't even face their own hearts. The commoners brawl like wild dogs for scraps, while the nobles feign respectability while immersed in corruption and political schemes. Even the smallest change could spark panic, riots, and madness. But that is all due to your lies!
It was unnecessary deception, a sacrifice that had to be made to safeguard this path.
Sacrifice? Then let me give you a choice. As Carrion Soul, the primordial dragon, propose to exchange your life for the redemption of the Assail clan.
Oh, what a noble proposal.
You've always boasted about your sacrifice, claiming to bear a heavy responsibility. Well, now's your chance to prove it. Or are sacrifices meant to be borne by others, while you always stand at the top, judging them from above?
Arrogant word. Do you truly believe that dragon will spare you? That dragon will spare no one.
Indeed. I'm tired of your lies. How is your behavior different from that of the goddess you hate?
That's right! Even if it was an emergency situation and dragon eggs were used, why haven't you tried finding ways to break the curse? The history of the Ironheart Dominion was wiped out and lost to time. But now, even those idiots in Brimstone Village are trying to use half-forgotten tech to summon a god to lift our curse. Over the years, not only did the Assail fail to rise and progress, you kept digging deeper into a hole of your own making!
Silence! How could you possibly understand?
The sacrifice and blood of the dragon saved us. Our trust and loyalty kept the Assail together. Your lies did nothing. Despair, damnation, and pain made us fall into the abyss. And your lies have held us there for centuries.
It is truly pitiful, Indris. You are utterly blinded by your obsession and misguided sense of justice. Your sins will never be forgiven, but I shall forever pity your ignorance and foolishness.
With that half-dragon body, don't try to act all compassionate, Your Majesty. That expression of anger on your face is more genuine than the facade of divinity you tried to put on. So before we take out our weapons, there's one last question I need to ask. How did Tasso die? That wise sage possessed the Sylvan Tendril and knew its effects. He could have pointed out another path for the Assail. How did he die back then? Did Masati's curse truly kill him? Or was it someone else? Your silence tells me everything I need to know. This must all end. For the exploited dragons, for the oath I swore to the primordial dragon, and for all the souls you've corrupted with your lies.
I suppose even I have to work.
Don't worry, I'm here. Got it.
Now this'll be fun!
Go, my friend.
It's time to deal you in.
It was I who saved our entire race from ruin. Without my divinity, they would all have withered.
You're beyond salvation.
Mark my words, they will scorn you more than they ever hated me. And I shall await you in the abyss!
What is that?
That sound! It's the dragon! It's flying away!
It came from the square. I need to see what's happening. With the Queen dead, the statue she held together with magic would have shattered. Salthorin will be plunged into chaos after the citizens see that.
I understand, Indris, but you just killed her. It's too dangerous to go there now.
That's why I need to go there even more. The guards need to maintain order and calm the people.
Stop being so stubborn. What if you get caught when you get there?
I am Indris, captain of the Salthorin Guard. Before I'm relieved of my duties, I'll never hide when the people need me. Not when it matters the most.
Ha! I can't believe he said that with a straight face. It sounded pretty cool, though. All right, I'm in. But if the situation turns on us, we make a run for it.